Next up, we have Rhianna Bennie from Madcap Coffee Roasters in Grand Rapids, Michigan. We're going to have our judges please make their way to the stage. Rhianna, I'll let you take it from here.
Thank you. Hi. Hi, nice to meet you. Welcome. Hi. Hello. Hi. Nice to meet you. Hi. Thank you. All right. Is everybody comfortable? Awesome. Could I have my music, please? Awesome. And time. Beauty is all around us, in ways small and in large. One of the ways I experience this beauty, as I'm sure many of you could agree, is in the moment of enjoying a cup of coffee. Whether I'm serving in the cafe or brewing a cup at home on a slow morning, I'm experiencing something beautiful in those first sips, no matter what the coffee. And this beauty manifests itself to me in the coffee's inherent complexity, both scientific and artistic. This complexity shows itself through the flavors and the different ways we extract those flavors. Now, new ways to add more complexity to coffee have been increasingly common in our world and are changing the coffees now more than ever through exploring new processing techniques and regions. Now, while this does bring a new layer and array of flavors and bold textures and more beauty to our cups, I'm left wondering, is there still a place for the more traditional practices which originally grew our community and allow for this experimentation today? And with this question in mind, I began to explore the coffees that are available to me. Now, judges, I will begin by pulling shots for your signature beverage, and they will be resting for the rest of my presentation. Now, once I tasted coffees from these different processing techniques and regions, I decided that a washed coffee would give me the shot with the most complexity and simultaneous rich sweetness. I found these attributes in Luis Reynoso's AAA Espresso from the Tolima region of Colombia. Now, he exclusively utilizes this washing process, so to represent that today, I will be serving each course on these tiles that represent the tubs in which the coffees are washed and then fermented. With Luis's farm sitting at 1,700 meters above sea level, this Couture variety, found in his AAA lot, flourishes and allows for a deepening of flavors that can be seen in the consistent presence of a ripe red fruit sweetness. Once the coffee cherries are floated and milled to achieve optimal quality, the seeds are then fermented for 24 to 36 hours and then washed, all in tiled tubs, to achieve maximum complexity and nuance. You will see this in the tasting notes of your espresso today, which are ripe cherry, hibiscus, and dark chocolate. Again, please look out for notes and wait to consume until I give you further instructions. Of ripe cherry, hibiscus, and dark chocolate, with a medium plus acidity, a medium sweetness, and a medium pleasant floral bitterness. It will be light in weight on your tongue. It will have a medium body that is rounded, and it will have a long lingering finish that is very sweet. Please enjoy while I prepare your milk courses.
Let's give Rhianna a big round of applause for her first round of beverages.
Now, judges, once I learned more about Luis's farm, it made sense to me why I was so drawn to his coffees. See, he too believes that the coffee plant has beauty in its inherently complex scientific attributes and works his hardest to maintain those on the farm through his different practices and processes. His farm has become organic certified recently, and this allows him to utilize every ingredient on the farm and every process of the way, all while maintaining the inherent qualities that are in his espresso naturally. Today, I will be serving you 150 milliliter milk beverages, steamed to approximately 130 degrees Fahrenheit to allow them to be drinkable right away. With this particular amount and temperature of milk, I found that Luis's espresso and its inherent complexity that initially drew me to it was able to shine through still, and it wasn't lost. Once I place them in front of you, feel free to enjoy right away, as you'll be tasting notes of the bottom of a hot chocolate, malted milkshake, and it will have a creamy mouthfeel. Please enjoy.
Let's give another big round of applause for those first milk beverages.
Milk beverages are a large part of our industry's past, present, and they will definitely continue to be part of our future. Because of their approachability and drinkability, they often serve as a gateway into our community and a way for people to feel welcomed. Now, similarly to the world of espresso, we see the world of milk drinks constantly changing to include new iterations like that of alternative milks, new milk processing and preparation techniques, as well as new added flavors. I have decided to do none of those. Thank you. As I feel this would distract from the inherent beauties found in Luis Reynoso's espresso. Again, judges, please enjoy notes, the bottom of a hot cocoa, malted milkshake, all with a creamy mouthfeel. Please enjoy. Something that was obvious to me through working with this espresso was this particular espresso's inherent rich, sweet profile and the consistent presence of a florality. I wanted to emulate that and recreate that in a new way with my signature beverage today. So I will be starting with that same espresso, all in a whipped cream canister. I will then be adding a simple syrup of my own creation that is made with dragon fruit, as I feel that that has a subtle sweetness that would give it the boost that it needed, just a slight one. I blended in black sesame as well to give it a more of a terrene quality and enhance the complexity of the beverage. Next, I will be adding a concentrate of an oolong tea, as this spaces out the flavor experience overall and matches the sweetness with its caramelized and candied flavors. Then, just a few grams of rose water to add florality and mimic the inherent floral characteristics of the espresso. All in this whipped cream canister, I will be charging with nitrogen to simultaneously add texture and body, infuse, and chill. And to emphasize these effects, I will be doing this twice. Once they have been portioned out, I will be expressing the peel of a pink lemon on top, all to mimic the florality found in the espresso again, and add a balanced acidity that mimics the acidity that I find in the espresso. Then, as a garnish, I'll be utilizing a part of the dragon fruit that is typically cast to the side. It is the inner outer peel of the dragon fruit, and it gives it its bright fuchsia color. Once dehydrated, it looks just like rose petals and serves as a visual representation of the florality that's ever present. When I serve you your beverages, please wait to enjoy until I call time. And when I do, please hold with your pointer finger the garnish on top so that it doesn't roll away. Hold the coupe glass with the rest of your hand and inhale through your nose as you take at least 3 sips. On the first sip, it's nougat and milk chocolate. On the second sip, notice a candied orange. And on the last sip, it finishes as a tart raspberry. Please enjoy. 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 I just want to leave you with this one thought today. with the increasing complexity ever present, I want to ask, what are we doing to continue to highlight those espressos that we once thought so beautiful and deliciously worth sharing with each other? I want us to get back to that. Thank you so much, judges, and time.
Let's give a big round of applause for Rhianna Bennie from Madcap Coffee out of Grand Rapids, Michigan. Come on over here.
Hi.
That was such a lovely routine. I loved hearing about the dragon fruit as well.
Thank you.
Also, just as a side note, I love your hair.
Still.
Thank you. Is there anyone you would like to shout out while you're up here?
Definitely. All of Madcap Coffee, thank you guys so much. My fellow competitors, Ben and Uriel, my parents, and my cafe mates.
Love to hear it. Well, again, thank you so much for competing. That was such a lovely routine. Time to get a little bit of unwinding before we do announcements. So thank you again. Let's give another big round of applause for Rhianna Bennie of Madcap Coffee out of Grand Rapids, Michigan. And now a quick word from our sponsors.
It takes intention